Cool. My name's Evan, and I ride the train more than 5 days a week, usually. I live in San Francisco and work in Palo Alto, and CalTrain allows me to not have a car, despite being 26 years old and a working professional. And I go to Giants games, I visit friends all along the CalTrain corridor, and CalTrain makes it easy and pretty affordable for me to be green, save money, and avoid having a car and get around the entire peninsula. So I love it.
Yes, I ride CalTrain to work every day. I've been riding CalTrain for nearly 30 years, and without CalTrain running all day and running to my particular stops, I'm not going to be able to get to and from work, and I could lose my job.
So I think that CalTrain is another example of something you don't appreciate or wouldn't appreciate until it's gone. So one of our ideas was turn off CalTrain for a day and see how that goes. But for the long run, right, what we need to do to really make CalTrain work is the same as anything else, is that we, the users and the beneficiaries, we need to own it and we need to take responsibility. We need to think about how we can make more of our employers using it, how it can be more accessible and easier to use and better to use and well understood and all of these things. And until each of our neighborhoods, communities, cities, counties really owns it, it's not just this thing that's run by somebody else, it's not going to be what we want and what it could be. So I think it has possibilities, but we have to take that responsibility.
My name is Bruce Shelton. I've been riding the train here on the peninsula since 1973 when I moved out here from New York State. I'm a charter member of the CalTrain Citizens Advisory Committee. That was before I joined Amtrak 14 years ago. I presently am employed by Amtrak. I am assigned to CalTrain as a conductor and have been a CalTrain conductor for the past 14 years. It's a terrific service out here, certainly a very historic service. It's been around since 1864. 7 of our 32 stations are on the National Register of Historic Places, including Santa Clara, which is the oldest continuously operating train station in California, followed by Menlo Park, which is the second oldest continuously operating train station in California. But despite the history, there's no guarantee that CalTrain will be around to the future. So that's why this particular meeting, the Friends of CalTrain, was so critically important. And I'd like to salute the organizers for a superb job. The organization, the presentation, the big gun speakers has really helped raise awareness. And now I think the secret is to keep the momentum going.
I'm Gloria Purcell, and I'm the San Mateo County Chair for the Green Party. And I'm a big train enthusiast. I love trains, and they're wonderful for environmental purposes, among other things. So the Green Party is in particular very in favor of mass transit and certainly of CalTrain. So if you haven't gotten on a train recently, get on one and go.
My name's Elizabeth Lesensky. I work at Stanford University, and I take the train twice a day to go to work and come back. My employer pays for my train pass, which allows me to save on commuting fees, and it gives me a safe, efficient, and very pleasant commute to work and back. It also allows me to go to recreational facilities over the weekend, and I go to meetings at night, and I can take the train often. But another thing, I am looking forward to being in retirement, and that train is going to be very important to me in getting around once I can't drive or I don't wish to drive so much. So that train is really important, and I don't want it to go away. Thank you.
CalTrain is important to the entire community. And one of the things that's often overlooked is the sense of community you get when you ride on CalTrain. Different cars seem to have their own personalities. Of course, there's the bicycle car, there's the car where the 2 vintners ride, and on Fridays, people bring snacks and drink wine. There are also book lovers' cars. So it's a great experience, and it's a safe experience because people know that there will be a conductor walking through the car every now and then. And so it's a lot friendlier feeling than some other forms of mass transit. It's really important that CalTrain stay alive and not cut service. Won't you please do what you can to help?